Someone gave me a podcast microphone as a gift, so I'm gonna use it. So I'm doing my favorite 2024 albums and like singles, EP. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of make up my own rules. So let's get into it. Also, I put on press-on nails and they look super cute. And I'm wearing a funky little hat. Yeah, so let me go ahead and tell you guys what my favorite albums are, since everyone's wondering, like, oh, what is Kaylin listening to? Like, y'all know. And so, okay, first I have Imaginal Disc by Magdalena Bay. And it was so good. I listened, like, kind of at a weird time. I think that she's always been, like, kind of popular, but she's one of those artists people like to think, like, no one really knows about. And I actually found out about her through a meme. And I was like, wait, okay, well, let me tap in. My favorites off of this is She Looks Like Me, and then ballad, what's it called? My favorites off of this one is She Looks Like Me and the Ballad of Matt and Mika, whatever. It is so goated, and I really like that one. But it's funny how I found out about her. And then next, I have a single. It's called Seasons by Sam Austin's. And oh my God, he is bringing back real music. He is bringing back real music. I'll say it right now. And then, like, after I listened to it and I found out he was black, yeah, it really did it for me. And then the music video was so fun, and it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of inspirational, and it's kind of like and I would dance, but last time I danced in my spinny chair, I actually fell off and I thought I broke my tailbone. So I don't think that would be a good idea to do. But that song is so good, and actually, let me see if I will play a snippet. I don't know much about copyright, but I'll just play the song, the part that's blowing up. Okay, that's all I'm gonna play, because I don't know that much about copyright, so hopefully this is fine. Hopefully this is fine with YouTube and everything. But yeah, that song is so good, and honestly, 10 out of 10, I've been listening to it so much. It would have ended up on my Spotify Wrapped if I didn't catch it so late in the year, because I've been listening to it so much. I actually, I forgot what I was going to say. But the next one is Bright Future by Adrienne Linker. Oh my God. I actually love her so much. And for those who don't know, Adrienne Linker is the lead singer of the band Big Thief. And Big Thief is one of my all-time favorite bands. So when she dropped this, like, obviously I had to take a listen. And one of my favorite songs ever, Vampire Empire, is on here as like a, I guess you can't really cover your own song. I don't know what they call that, but she did that. And I didn't hate it, but it just, like, I had to listen, because it's my favorite song, and they, like, have, like, 3 different versions of it. This wasn't the worst version, but I do prefer the original that's on SoundCloud of Vampire Empire. But besides that, I also don't know if my necklaces are gonna be all up in the mic. But besides that, Bright Future by Adrienne Linker, 10 out of 10. Well, 9 out of 10 because of the Vampire Empire thing. But it is honestly so beautiful for sad girls everywhere, sad people everywhere, really. If I were to describe the genre, I really don't know. Maybe like a little bit of folk. Maybe I would describe it as like when you're driving with the windows down, but then it starts like sprinkling, but then it's like not enough to roll your window back up. And so you just let the like rain hit your face a little bit, and then you like start getting shivers and everything. But it's like it's just for like, yeah. But yeah, my favorites on there are full, yeah, and then ruined, and then sadness as a gift. Very beautiful album. Barely, little to no skips. Like I said, the Vampire Empire thing honestly bothered me a little bit, but like it's Adrienne Linker, so she can do whatever she pleases. And I'll play a little bit of Fool, like just cause I don't, yeah, I'll play a little bit of Fool. Body in my fist fight. Okay, that's it, because I think there's like a maybe 5 second rule on here on YouTube. Let me get from out of the day. Next, I have GNX by Kendrick Lamar. Obviously, beasted. I think honestly, like, if I had beef with, okay, well, first of all, if I had beef with any rapper, I would probably choose like Lil Tecca to fight, because I think that would be like the easiest to like take out. But if I had beef with Kendrick Lamar, let me just say I'll just kill myself, because honestly, like, yeah, back to back to back, like insane, like insanity. But I actually have a lot of favorites from this one. I definitely Squabble Up, Luther on top, Luther #1. Luther was so good. Hey Now, TV Off, Gloria, Dodger Blue. Okay, I love all of them. Luther was my favorite. And then I loved the Dottie 6. I don't know who that is, but I loved that feature. And I like how he featured like people you don't really know besides SZA, which I thought was good. And then my next favorite, Elite Vessel by Alexa Gates. She is really like coming up. I've been listening to her for a while, but I saw that she locked herself in a like clear box. Like, I'm not sure what that's about, but she locked herself in a clear box, and everyone, I think in New York, and like everyone was coming to like see her for 24 hours too. I'm pretty sure it was 24 hours, and like people, fans and just random people saw her. It was like to promote this album, which is kind of crazy, but like, yeah, we did kind of lose the art of promoting your album. So like, good for you, girl. I'm not sure like if she was eating and everything, but like, or if that was safe, but I mean, it worked, because now like a few more people know about her because she locked herself in a box. So I thought that was cool. But this album really did it for me. She gives like if Amy Winehouse rapped. Like that's her vibe, and and look, she's Gorgiana. Like, she is beautiful. But besides that, she is really on the come up. I really love Lexa Gates. My favorites off this album are Lately, Nothing, Stupid, Stacy's Chips, and I Just Can't Be Alone. I also like Sweet Time, but the other ones are my top favorites. I think that Stacy's Chips and Stupid are like up there, 10 out of 10. Who was it? Oh, next I have Orion by Orion Sun. Beautiful album cover, by the way. And Orion Sun will just always do it for me. I saw her in concert last year. She opened for Daniel Caesar, and she just has such a beautiful voice that it's kind of like a bedtime story. I listened to this album actually like in bed, and it came out on my birthday. So I had to wait the day after because I was partying and I was lit. Had to wait till the day after to listen, but it was so good, so beautiful. I listened in bed, felt like I was meditating. She is to me what like well, okay, yeah, she is to me what like Janae Aiko is to a lot of other girls. Which I don't get me wrong, Janae Aiko, like amazing, but like Orion Sun really does it for me. My favorites off this album were When I Was in Love, Mary Jane, Nights Like This, and Rather Be. I think that Mary Jane's probably my favorite. Um, I'm sounding like it's like it'll put you to sleep, but it's honestly a good car listen too. I listened to it again in full on like a road trip. So yeah, it's just overall great listen. My next one is again by One Tricks Point Never, and it's the Blu-ray edition. Um, I found out about him from the movie Good Time. That's the Pure and the Damned song. It is amazing, and then he also has a song with Alex G. And if you know, you know. Like I love Alex G. So I found out about them. I've been listening to him for a while, but I'm just now like tapping back in, and it's kind of like how would I would describe his music as like if you got a lobotomy and then like well, okay. I would describe his music as like if you were a robot and okay, just take a listen actually. My next one is Oh My God, That's So Me by OK Kaya. If you know, you know. I'm number one OK Kaya Glazer. She's been, okay, except for this year, she's been my number one artist on Spotify for such a long time. Um, I love her so much. And the Oh My God, That's So Me. First of all, that title, girl, you are funny. Oh my God, that is so me. Like, girl, you are funny and I love you. Do you want to marry me? That's the type of thoughts that you typically have when I listen to OK Kaya. But my favorites off this album, it's kind of like all of them, but I'll say top two or top three is The Wannabe and I Have a Blessed Life, and then Space Girl, parentheses, Shirley's. But my favorite is The Wannabe. Um, so good. Epitome of being a girl, and which is kind of all of her music. But if you listen to that, you have to listen to Watch This Liquid Pour Itself. Her best album, may I say. Have it on record. No skips at all. The Oh My God, It's So Me had maybe like two skips just because like if you're not in the mood like to feel sad, then I would say then like maybe not. This is my last like favorite and then I'll tap into something else. But I have Two Star and the Dream Police by McGee. Number one McGee Glazer as well. I love him so much. I've been listening to him forever kind of. He's kind of starting to get more popular. But if you know, like Dijon is like my all-time favorite, and he's one of Dijon's guitarists. And in the Big Mike's music video for Dijon, he's in there like playing the guitar, and I'm like, okay, well, who is that playing the guitar? He's the GOAT. Go search McGee. Oh, he makes his own music. Actually, and then I had a few like songs already by him from his like I think 2019 album. But it's more like upbeat stuff, and then so I've just been following him since then, And this album actually came out when, okay, I vividly remember when I was listening to this one because I was in Walmart. My tire had exploded on the highway, and I was like, oh no. And then like a miracle happened. Someone came and fixed it, but just put on my spare tire. And for some reason, I didn't know that spare tires were like, they're small. I didn't know spare tires aren't the same size as your like own tires. So it's just like a placeholder. And I didn't know that. So um, I had my placeholder tire on, and I was like, okay, well, let me just get 4 new tires because all of them are busted anyways. Like, I'd be driving 100 miles per hour. But yeah, so I was at Walmart to get new tires, which apparently I shouldn't have done because Walmart sucks. Um, -1, -500 stars. And the guy was like, okay, so your tires are actually smooth. And I was like, oh. So I had to get 4 new tires. And they were like, oh, you can just wait here. It's not going to take that long. It's not going to take that long. Don't make me mad. And so I'm waiting in Walmart, and I'm just walking around trying to pass time. Like, I have my earbuds in, and then it's like, oh, new McGee album. Might as well listen. So I'm listening to the full album in Walmart. I go to an aisle. I literally like pull out a beanbag and I sit on a beanbag and I'm listening. And then the workers were looking at me weird because I was just sitting in an aisle on a beanbag. So I'm like, okay, y'all are Aggie. So I start walking around some more till I finish the album, and I'm like, that's like the best thing I've ever heard in my whole life. And since then, my hat looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Since then, I've been obsessed, and that was actually, I will show what my number one Spotify, what my 2024 Spotify Wrapped looks like actually, because it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm not embarrassed at all. So my top songs: Are You Looking Up, Alessis, You Got It, Fool, and DNM. 4 out of 5 by McGee. And like I said, I'm not a liar. Fool by Adrienne Linker. Love it. So those are my top songs. My top artists. Looky here. McGee. That was not like, I was kind of surprised by it, but at the same time, like, I'm a glazer. I'ma say it proud. And my favorites off that, I genuinely can't pick. There's no skips. It's a must listen. Yeah. Amazing, life-changing almost album. I love it so much. Next I have Here in the Pitch by Jessica Pratt. And this is kind of after my like favorites because I haven't listened to the full thing, but I trust that it will be my favorite. I just listened to most of it, but I love Jessica Pratt. I found out about her from the episode of Atlanta that was based on a true story. I think it's season 3, episode 1, and the black kid gets adopted by 2 white people, and they're like crazy, and like they have like 4 other black kids with them, and they like feed them like their dogs and stuff, and they like are planning to kill them eventually. And so they are like going to like drive off the cliff or whatever to kill all the kids. And one of the moms is like getting scared, and then like in the show the kids jump out of the truck. In real life the kids actually did die, but yeah, one of the moms is getting scared, and she's like, the other mom's like, hey, it's okay, and it's not okay. But then Back Baby by Jessica Pratt starts playing, and it's like, we can't go back, baby. But I'm like, I was crying because, like, obviously I was crying, like, why are you killing these beautiful black children? And, yeah, but then I was like, wait, what's this song, though? And I pulled out that Shazam, and it's Back Baby by Jessica Pratt. So I listened to her whole discography as one does, and I've been keeping up since. So yeah, highly recommend listening to her. She is a beautiful singer. These two are kind of iffy. I have Chromacopia by Tyler. The songs that I really love, I really love. The songs that I like I don't really like, if you know, you know. But I think that he's established his style so well that he doesn't really need to try anything new, but something new would have been cool. Like Judge Judy, it kind of sounds like if you were to search like AI Tyler the Creator song. Like, you know, it just it sounds like him, but it's just like nothing new. I think that Darling I was beautiful. Take Your Mask Off was really well done. Balloon was low-key my favorite because I'm having a Doechii phase. Maybe not phase, but era. And she really did her big one with Balloon. It's something that I think people weren't really expecting. I think Sticky people weren't expecting either, like Glorilla Slid and Sexy Red Lil Wayne. Like, people aren't really expecting that for Tyler the Creator, you know. But I personally loved it because I actually listen to rap music. Which is another reason why I feel like a lot of his fans didn't, like, a lot of his, like, typical fans didn't like this album as much because it was very, like, black. And I don't know, I personally really liked it. But like I said, some songs, like, they were just okay because it's just, like, he has his sound and he's going to stick to it. That's fine. But, like, I just wish, like, there was a little bit more. Thought I Was Dead was hype. Schoolboy Q. Okay, I'll give it to you. But it was hype. Daniel Caesar. Y'all know how I feel about Daniel Caesar. I love him. Y'all can hate all you want. I love Daniel Caesar. And he did amazing on every single song that he was on. So, yeah, I'll leave that there. I actually felt the same way about Charm by Clair. Juna, Sexy to Someone. There's another one. I don't know. I really loved the songs that I really loved. But like I said, like, Clair also has established her sound to where she doesn't try to sound different that much. Like, not that she has to, but it's just like, okay, like, we get it. Like, you know, it's just like, it sounds like Clair. It sounds like Clair type beat, you know. Add Up My Love. Add Up My Love. Add Up My Love is lit. I love that one. And then I have a shout out to one specific song, but the album was mid. Mika's Laundry by Matt Champion. If you don't know, Matt Champion was a member of Brockhampton. And if you don't know, I was Brockhampton's #1 fan for maybe like 5 years until it happened, you know. So yeah, my song shout out off that album is Aphid. I don't know how to speak. I think it's called Aphid. It's APHID. Someone sound that out for me, please. But it's featuring Dijon. I love you, Dijon. But yeah, that song is so fun. I really like it. There's a few other songs in it. Here, let me take a look. I'm not gonna discredit the fact that album is good, but I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. I wouldn't say it's like great. Dogfish. Okay, low-key, I only like the songs that Dijon is on. That might say something. I heard Slug inside of what was that, like Nordstrom or Dillard's or something, which I thought was funny. Like what y'all do? Like y'all got Taylor Swift to play or something. But Purified, Dogfish, and then Everybody Likes You. Those ones were really good. Y'all, well, I'm low-key tired of talking. There was one other. Oh, my last one. My last favorite album before I say goodbye is SD-2 by Lukeman. And you wouldn't like this if you don't like fun, but I like fun, so I love it. So Lukeman basically does like. Also, look at the cover; it's so silly. Lukeman basically does like he'll take popular song or like just like well-known songs and like mixes it. It's almost like a DJ mix, but he adds some of his own like little flavor into it. I believe it's like he has a Party Next Door, Mario, I think Lomelda, Hannah's Son by Lomelda in their mix. There's some other people, but like Baby You're a Star, like it's the like You Should Let Me Love You, but he like remixes it and everything. So I think that is cool, especially because I might enter my DJ era soon. But yeah, that is my top 2024 vibes and albums and songs and stuff. So this is probably the most I've ever talked in my entire life. But I mean, if I get a gift, I'm going to use it. So thank you. Thank you to Kenzie's dad for this microphone, for this podcast microphone. And maybe I'll become a misogynist while I have this microphone, because that's what other podcasters do. So yeah. Bye. Maybe I'll make some more little videos. So bye.